Premier League Manchester City vs Wolverhampton Wanderers, prediction, team news, lineups preview. Seeking to remain within touching distance of Premier League leaders Arsenal? Reigning champions Manchester City welcome Wolverhampton Wanderers to the Etihad Stadium on Saturday evening. The citizens will be out for revenge against the Old Gold after they suffered a 2-1 defeat in the reverse fixture at Molineux almost 8 months ago. Match preview. 3 days after cruising to a statement 4-0 victory at Brighton Hove Albion, Man City picked up maximum points in Pep Guardiola's 300th Premier League game when they secured a 2-0 win over Nottingham Forest at the City Ground last weekend. Josko Gvardiol headed home the Citizens' opener midway through the first half, before Erling Haaland marked his return from injury with a second-half strike less than 10 minutes after coming on as a substitute, moving him on to 21 goals at the top of the Premier League scoring charts. Man City could find themselves 4 points adrift of title rivals Arsenal at the summit if the Gunners beat Bournemouth in an earlier kickoff on Saturday. But the citizens will then have 2 games in hand and can reduce the gap at the top to just 1 point with success over Wolves. After 3 consecutive away matches, Man City will welcome a return to the Etihad where they have put together an impressive 42-game unbeaten run across all competitions, matching a club record set between 1919 and 1921. Avoiding defeat on Saturday would see the citizens break this record outright. Guardiola and co., who have also not lost home or away in their last 31 matches in all tournaments, another club record, will be confident of success against a Wolves side whom they have beaten in 7 of their last 8 home league meetings, scoring 19 goals in the process. After 7 games without a win in all competitions, Wolves edged past relegation-threatened Luton Town by a 2-1 scoreline at Molineux last weekend to boost their chances of securing a top-half finish in the Premier League. Hwang Hee-chan opened the scoring with his first league goal since December, before Toti Gomez added a second just 5 minutes after the break. Carlton Morris then pulled one back for the Hatters 10 minutes from time to set up a nervy finish for the hosts, but they held on to claim all 3 points for the 13th time this season. Gary O'Neill, who will not be in the dugout on Saturday after being handed a 1-match touchline ban by the Football Association for his conduct after last month's defeat by West Ham United, now sees his side sitting 11th in the Premier League table and just 3 points behind the Hammers in 8th, while the Old Gold are 7 points adrift of Newcastle United in 7th with only 3 games remaining. So it is fair to say that their hopes of sneaking into the European positions are slim. After beginning 2024 with a 5-game unbeaten run away from home, Wolves have since failed to come out on top in any of their last 4 matches on the road, and they will end the campaign with arguably the 2 toughest Premier League trips to Man City and Liverpool. The Old Gold have lost 18 of their last 20 Premier League away matches against teams in the top 2, but one of those victories during this run was at Man City 0-2 in October 2019. They are also one of only 3 top-flight teams to condemn the champions to defeat this season, so there is reason for O'Neill's men to be confident of pulling off an upset on Saturday. Team news. Man City goalkeeper Ederson has been spotted in first-team training since coming off at half-time against Forest with a shoulder injury, although it is understood that the Brazilian will not be rushed back into action. So Stefan Ortega is poised to start between the sticks on Saturday. Phil Foden and Ruben Dias both missed last weekend's match through illness, but the City pair have also been pictured in training and are expected to return to the matchday squad against Wolves, with the former pushing to start in an advanced midfield role and the latter in contention to play at centre-back. Julian Alvarez is at risk of being replaced by Haaland, who will be pushing to start his first league game in 3 weeks after shaking off a minor muscle issue. The Norwegian scored a hat-trick in his only previous home meeting with Wolves last season. As for the visitors, Craig Dawson and Leon Chaiwon are ruled out for the rest of the season with respective groin and ankle injuries, while Saturday's game will come too soon for Pedro Neto, who is still nursing a hamstring problem. Man City loanee Tommy Doyle is also unavailable as he is ineligible to face his parent club. Ryan Aït-Nouri was forced off in the closing stages against Luton with a knee issue, and he is set to be assessed ahead of kickoff along with Jean Rickner Bellegarde knee, Santiago Bueno, and Noha Lamina both thigh. Nelson Semedo has played as a right-sided centre-back in the last 2 games and could keep his spot in the back 3 against Man City, with Matt Doherty operating at right wing-back. While Mateus Cunha and Hwang, the latter scored in the reverse fixture against the Citizens, are set to start together in attack. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Ortega, Walker, Stones, Dias, Gvardiol, Rodri, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Foden, Grealish, Holland. Wolverhampton Wanderers possible starting lineup: Sa, Semedo, Kilman, Todi, Doherty, Lamina, Gomez, Traore, Aït-Nouri, Cunha, Hwang. We say, Manchester City 3-1 Wolverhampton Wanderers. Although they enter Saturday's contest as underdogs, Wolves can travel to the Etihad with optimism, having already beaten Man City this season as well as both Chelsea and Tottenham away from home since the turn of the year. However, the Citizens have looked unstoppable on home soil for some time, and if they are to line up with both Foden and Holland in attack, they will fancy their chances of outscoring their West Midlands counterparts, who have conceded in each of their last 10 matches. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.